know. Yo, what's up guys? This is Carl Xiao. I'm so sorry if I shocked you. I'm just so pumped right now. I'm so excited. Actually, this is my second take of this podcast. I am recording the second time because last time I was like a little bit down on energy, but after some break and I readjust myself and now I'm feeling like energetic. I feel normal now. And this is normally how I feel. I feel energetic, I feel passionate, I feel excited all the time. Because I figured out myself, I figured out what I really want to do with my life, I figured out who I am. And alright, let's get started. So this is very first podcast of my life and I'm so excited. And I've been thinking about, starting a podcast for quite a long time. And I got a shout out to Gary Vaynerchuk, who inspired me the most to start doing this and just become a content creator in general. He inspired me so much. He gave me so much strength and just knowledge in all this stuff. And I really want to just say thank you to Gary V. I don't know if you would ever listen to this, but I definitely believe I will meet you in person someday. Gary, thank you so much. And for those of you who don't know Gary Vaynerchuk, go definitely check his content. He will definitely lift you up and motivate you to do some stuff with your life. All right, let's get started. So today I'm gonna just, in this first episode of my podcast, I'm gonna just ask myself and answer 3 questions that I think is very necessary and really good start to start this podcast journey. So first question, I want to ask myself, who is Carl Xiao? And second question, why do you want to start a podcast? Why does Carl Xiao want to start a podcast? And the third question, what are some values that I can bring to my audience? All right. So first of all, who is Carl Xiao? Who am I? Who are you listening to right now? So on this day, I'm recording this first episode. I am 26 years old. I'm about to turn 27 in 9 months. The very only reason I want to share my age here is I want to motivate and encourage more people to start chasing their dream and start doing something even they feel like they're getting old. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely believe a lot of people at my age start feeling like, oh, I am a little old to start doing something. And they don't have the courage. They're so much fearful to start, really taking that leap of faith. But, no, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? 6 months ago, I started, making videos and I posted my video on YouTube for the first time on September 8th, 2021. And, really reminds of me of that day. I was so excited, but I do feel a little bit nervous. But now I don't feel nervous at all. So I just want to share here with you guys about my age is, I want to encourage you guys to know that age is really just a plain number. It doesn't represent anything, like literally zero about a person, So don't worry about your age, you know what I'm saying? And besides that, I am currently living in Xiangtan, Hunan province, China, which is the hometown. I was born and raised here. And I'm currently living with my parents. I am recording this video and audio in my room right now. I don't have any other like a studio or whatever. And I want to share here my passion with y'all. So first biggest passion of my life for the past 10 years is running. I am a runner. I'm a long distance runner. I'm an endurance runner. I have finished about 12 marathons. In my last 4 or 5 years, and my person record, which is the Seattle Marathon 2019, I finished the full marathon at the time of 2 hours and 55 minutes and 23 seconds, which I took a lot of great pride in. So anyway, I just want to really tell you a little bit about all these things. And my number 2 passion, there are just different categories, but I am a big fan of books. I love reading. I read every single day. This does not sound real to me, back to like 8-9 months ago. I couldn't believe I am addicted to reading like now, but I always want to become a reader. I always want to read more books because I know the only really big difference between human is our mind, and one of the best way to really upgrade our mind and perspectives is through reading. You know what I'm saying? So I read a lot of books, and another passion I have to share here is, which is connected to why I want to start this podcast. I am extremely passionate in helping others. Like whoever has experienced or are experiencing some difficulties, setbacks or failures in life right now, because I have been through a lot of difficulties in life, hard times. I have been through a lot of things, and I just have so much compassion because I still remember when I was in that deep shit. I always wish somebody can offer some help, and the way I helped myself was like listening to a lot of interviews and watch a lot of self-improvement videos, and I got myself together. So I really believe this power of these contents, and so that's really inspired me to make my own contents, to share my own true stories, to hopefully inspire and motivate and just help people to get out of terrible situations, to improve themselves, to really have the courage to deal with everything, and eventually live the best life they can possibly live. Last but not least, I have to share here is I'm addicted to challenge myself. I love challenging myself because I always believe I can become better. We are like such a powerful creature that we can actually become whatever we want to become, not just physically, but mentally and intellectually and all other ways. As long as you got the will, you can learn, you can change, you can grow, you can evolve. And that is the best gift that life gives you. You got so much time, you got the whole life for you to evolve and to become a better person, to become the best version of yourself. And that really just got me excited every morning. You know what I'm saying? I woke up at 4:30, 4:50, around that. Depends on what time I go to sleep, but no later than 5 a.m. I would wake up and I would go run to start my day, because I just want to become better, not just physically but mentally. I want to challenge myself to really do the hard things all the time. So that's why I want to start this podcast, because English is really not my first language. I am not speaking perfect English. I know that. I'm not beating myself up. I'm just like being really honest and 100% transparent with you guys. I am aware that I can definitely improve so much about my English speaking abilities. I see this as a skill, and this is definitely one of the most important skills I have to get, have to improve constantly, as hopefully I can really motivate and inspire more people in this world and make a positive impact. And I have to really get this skill, because otherwise I can't communicate with the world. I can't communicate with so many people in the world. And I could be speaking Chinese, which is my native language, and I definitely can possibly do better. Actually, I don't know yet. I don't really know. But this is definitely a question I have to figure out, because I definitely want to, influence my Chinese audience as well. But the thing is, I really enjoy speaking English a lot. And I also believe that, a lot more people from so many different countries speak English. And this is the official, I wouldn't call it official, I would call it like, it's more widely used and accepted language in the world. So I chose to challenge myself to speak this first episode of podcast in English. And I just really enjoy doing this, because I still remember back to September when I was recording my first video and posted it on YouTube. I was not like this. I still started so much, but I definitely improved so much. In the past 6 months, I forced myself to talk so much to the camera and to the microphone, and my English is getting so much better, and I believe my English is only gonna get even better. So I'm just so excited to start this journey, not just for myself to improve as a person, but really start to have some impact on other people, on this world, to leave a positive influence on this world while I'm still here. So okay, I'm talking a little too much, and I am really passionate in speaking and just communicating with the world. That's why I really think podcast is gonna be my thing. Let's talk about the third. And I already mentioned a little bit what kind of value my audience could get potentially from listening my podcast. You definitely I definitely hope somebody will find this episode, this very, very first episode, inspiring and encourage them to take the first step. But for sure, I am not having a very organized structure to really deliver this content. But I definitely want to in the future have a more clear and very detailed structure to really deliver my talk, deliver my voice through this podcast. I want to help more people to really overcome their fear and have the courage to do things in life, to live the best life, to have more gratitude. I want to share just my thoughts and my perspectives, because I firmly believe, it's not like a belief, I do feel I'm very happy. I'm very, just peaceful every day. I'm very passionate. And the reason I feel this way is because I figured out everything about life. But definitely I could figure out more. I could learn so much more, and I'm open-minded to really learn new things every single day. But I don't feel stressed anymore. I used to feel so stressed about life because I just didn't know better. I just didn't know that this is really just a process of learning and process of growing and figuring out life and all that stuff. And now finally I have figured out all this stuff from listening to so many podcasts and listening to others' perspective stories and true stories. I've gained so much more perspectives, which helped me to become this person right now. So I'm just so excited to share my stories. So I hope to really bring that value, bring that first hand experience to my audience, to share what I learned, what I figured out, how did I improve certain things, like how did I get a better sleep, how did I kept reading as a habit, how did I start this podcast, how did I learn editing videos, how did I have an audience. Thankfully I have more than 800 subscribers on Bilibili, which is the biggest Chinese video sharing website. And I'm just so thankful that I have this amount of audience. Compared to YouTube, I only got 64 actually this morning. I gained one more subscribers. But I just want to say that we all don't believe that we can achieve certain things before we even have the courage to do it. But after this 6 months, I realized we all can do it. No matter who you are, as long as you really figure it out and you really believe this is your destiny, this is your passion, this is your mission. For me, being a content creator is my mission. It's not just like something I want to do. I feel like it's more like, man, this is a destiny. I'm going there no matter what. No matter how hard this is going to be, I am going there. It's only a matter of time, right? I am willing to put into the work. I'm so passionate in overcoming my difficulties. I've shared this 2 weeks ago in my video. I was recording that video about Casey Neistat's class, and right after I filmed the introduction, I dropped my camera. I dropped my own camera, and it broke, which I'm recording right now. But that did not stop me. I contacted a friend and I borrowed his camera on the same day, and I continued recording, and I spent like just 2 days non-stop. I didn't even sleep on that day. I finished that video. I just felt so proud of myself, and I realized, as long as you got the will, as long as you got the, really, good work ethic, nothing can stop you. You got the will, you gotta get it, right? So from my podcast, from my contents, it's only gonna be positivity. It's only gonna be like just motivation. You know what I'm saying? So I think that is the biggest value that my audience can get, as really a beginner, as a nobody. I want to share my really true stories on the journey of me reaching my biggest potential and really achieving my biggest goal and my mission. To really provide my service to this world, to the community, through all these digital platforms, and I'm really thankful for these platforms you're listening to right now. I don't know where you're listening on right now, but I'm uploading this content to every platform that I can possibly do. But I don't know if I should record the same contents in the Chinese as well and upload them to a Chinese platform, but I'll figure it out. Just like the beginning, I did not even know whether I should do it in different languages or whatever, but now I am making all my videos in English and, just put on the subtitles to translate them all to Chinese, and still my audience find it really helpful and inspiring. So I'm really, I'm not sure yet, but I'm just gonna go. I'll figure out everything along the way. Just like what I encourage you guys to do as well. Whatever you want to do, just take your action. Just take that first leap. You know what I'm saying? Life is going to help you to figure it out as long as you keep moving. So yeah, this is going to be the first episode. There's no way that I can cover everything that I want to say here, and I'm definitely missing some points I want to deliver, but it's all right. I want to make this point there's no way to be perfect, right? If you want to do something, if you want to create something, just follow your gut. I'm a huge advocate to follow your gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you feel like to do, just follow your gut, follow your heart, follow your intuition. Just do it. Don't stop caring about what others think about it or whatever. Just do it. Follow your gut. All right. So this is gonna be the first episode. I wanna applaud to myself. All right, congratulations, Carl. You did it. This is another huge milestone of my career, of my journey. So I'm really excited. I'm so pumped. And I'll see you guys next time. And thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And please leave a message or, comment or whatever. Just, let me know what you think. I'm really grateful that you're listening still right now. So today is March 29th, 2022. This is the official beginning of me making podcast content. And all right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Peace.